I bought a laptop that only worked for 5 minutes. Hello, you wonderful, beautiful people. I hope your day or night's been going great. Not like mine, because I've been hacking up demons for the past week. Today, as you can probably tell by the title, I'll be talking about my first time life experiences. Things of my life that happened to me for the first time. So courtesy of quotep.com, I've found 15 wonderful and some slightly awkward questions that sort of give an insight to my first time experiences. So let's get on with the questions. First question, what was your first YouTube video? Oh, this is how we're gonna start out, huh? Oh crap. Promised myself I'd never look at that video again. That video hurts my soul. Okay. I guess I'm gonna show you guys.
I want to be the greatest in the world, not for the money or the fame or the girls, not for the car keys or the jet skis or the vacation to the West Indies. Calling me out in this outro line, sending that thought back down no spine. I'm on the grind, so all along the line, roadside, say both ways at the same time. Most days I can't wait to express my stress, elevate and shine, progress, regress, each step of time. So I take that test and I testify. Oh, this is who I am. I wish you'd understand. It's time to set me free, my guardian angel, and no matter what I do, I'm still a part of you. It's time to set me free, my guardian angel.
It was the first video I've ever posted to YouTube. I thought I could sing. Who is the first person you've ever subscribed to on YouTube? The first person I've ever subscribed to on YouTube is most likely Zek. And I'll have to check my subscriptions again to see, but I'm pretty sure that he's the first person I've ever subscribed to on YouTube. Do you still talk to your first love? Who is your first kiss? The first and sadly last time I've ever kissed someone was in the 3rd grade. And I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, this is 100% true. I was friends with this girl, and her name was Salome, and she had this guy who was really in love with her. It was weird. 3rd grade was weird. He would follow her everywhere, he would compliment her, he would try to get with her every second of his life. Finally, she came up to me. We were just in the school park, and she asked me if there was any way that I could help her, like, get this guy away from her because he was so annoying. And I told her, sure, I'd help. So the way I helped was I kind of got him jealous. We were going out and we held hands around the park, we hugged a lot, and back then I was like... But the thing that got him the most was when Salome and I went into a little tube thing in the playgrounds. I don't know if you know what those are, but we went in there and we kissed for like 2 or 3 seconds, and back then that was pretty big. What was your first alcoholic drink? As I am underage, that would be kind of illegal to tell you guys. No, I'm just kidding. I have not drank. I have not consumed any alcohol whatsoever. What was your first job? In the 4th grade, when I was 9, I had this business where I made fortune tellers and I sold them to kids for 50 cents a piece. That was my first job, and I actually made pretty good money off of it. Those idiots. Who was your first celebrity crush? So this one I know actually pretty well. My first celebrity crush was, and still always will be, Adele. I heard her first in one of her songs, and I researched her, and I instantly fell in love with her. Who was your first real girlfriend? So I'm gonna have to say that my first real girlfriend was, once again, Salome from the original story. Granted, our relationship did only last about less than 12 hours, but first real girlfriend. Who was your first grade teacher? Now this one seemed pretty dull because who cares? but I had to pick this one just because of how terrible she was. My first grade teacher, I think her name was Mrs. K, but I don't remember, was pretty terrible. And I never really realized it until one day I told her that one of the students was bullying me, and she told me to stop tattletelling. Let's try to figure out what's the problem with that. I've got it. My first grade teacher was a complete and total. When was your first sleepover? So I'd have to say the first time I've slept somewhere other than my house was in kindergarten when we had nap time. I remember this so significantly because I never really slept because after nap time was snack time, and snack time was all I could think about. What was the first concert you ever went to see? The first concert I've ever went to see was actually when Drake Bell performed at my school, because I didn't get to go out often because I'm constantly broke. So the first concert I've ever seen was him performing. And I actually got his autograph and everything, which was pretty cool. What was your first broken bone? You see, I think broken bones consist of actually being physical, which I'm not really. So I've actually never had a broken bone. What was the first sport you were ever involved in? Competitive eating? What was your first piercing? None, actually, sadly. What was your first tattoo? Once again, none, sadly. But as soon as I turn 18, I'm definitely changing that. What was your first Facebook profile picture? And that was it for these strikingly painful questions. Some were fine, others were painful to your eyes. Sorry about that. So if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a big thumbs up. And if you're not already, I would love it if you subscribed. And comment below what you want to see next. I love all ideas, so just let me know. And I will see you guys next Monday. And as always, bye.